Okay, so let's look at what Mega Space Molly looks at. Oh my gosh, please look good. Please look. Oh my gosh. Do you guys love taro? Do you love taro boba or taro cake or anything taro? I love taro. If you're not familiar with taro, it is actually a root vegetable from Southeast Asia. It's kind of similar to like a white potato. So we use it a lot in a lot of desserts and drinks, and they're just so good. Anyway, I am so excited to unbox this. Hi everybody, and welcome back to Pop It and Purse It, where we unbox and review, ta-da, Mega Space Molly, any pop art items, and we explore luxury goods whenever we can. I am so excited that we actually got one of these taro pieces. If you don't know, and if you're new to collecting Mega Space Molly, there was only 1,999 pieces that was made of this taro Mega Space Molly, and thankfully we were able to buy one from a TikTok live seller. I'm actually going to be linking her information down below if you wanna check it out. This is not a sponsored video. I just wanted to make sure that you know where to get her if in case you are wondering and wanted to get one of these pieces, because this was not released in the United States and I am in the US. So what are we waiting for? Go ahead and get your coffee, get your tea, get your snacks, and relax with me today as we unbox this Mega Space Molly. And check out my nails. Wow, maybe it's going to match it a little bit, but it's actually more on the pinker kind of lavender side. But anyway, I love it. I love it so much. Let's go ahead and unbox. Okay, so just to look at the box really quickly, I already love the color. This truly represents kind of like that taro that I'm talking about. It's always been like that lighter, very, I would say pastel purple. But of course, sometimes they add some more purple in there so that it attracts a lot of the younger people, especially when you're buying like boba. It's like super purple, but in reality, it actually just have a little bit of a hint of a purple. So it's not that super crazy purple. But anyway, this is what it looks like on the side. We all know that all of the boxes for the Mega Space Molly have Molly's side view profile. And then at the back, it has that QR code. If you guys are Mega Space Molly collectors, you know that the QR code had changed, I would say to me at least about 3 times already. I don't show it on my videos because I don't want the you know, the non-authentic people that are actually trying to make this to know what the real one looks like. So that's why I always cover it up in a lot of my videos. But anyway, so that's what it looks like. The box, at least, that's what the box looks like. So what are we waiting for? Let's go ahead and unbox. Okay, so you all know that on top of any Mega Space Molly, there's going to be the authentication card. I'm just going to open this up really quickly. If there's nothing special in here, meaning the back side is just black, I don't go over it in detail because I don't like showing the product ID. If you guys are content creator and you show your product ID, there is a chance that, okay, so the back of the card just looks like that. And then again, I'm not gonna show the details of my authentication card because I wanna protect my product ID. Again, if you're a content creator and you show some of these like cards and then your product ID is there, there's a chance that someone that is replicating Mega Space Molly can use that product ID to make their own card, right? Because you know they're getting better and better every year. Like, no joke, you would not know the difference between a real and you know, one of those fake ones if you don't know Mega Space Molly well. Okay, so I feel like every time I open a Mega Space Molly, I feel like I have like PTSD, like no joke, because I have always been missing the camcorder. Oh my gosh, thank goodness this one has all of them. Remember, the Mega Space Molly that I had received with missing camcorder comes directly from POPMART and it's sealed. It is so insane how like they always, I mean, how do you forget one of the biggest item in the Mega Space Molly? Like, it's kind of like forgetting the crown for the Royal Molly. Like, how do you forget that? Anyway, okay, I'm gonna take out all of the sticky tapes. You guys know that at least for the packaging of the Mega Space Molly, they do a wonderful job. So I'm not really concerned about, you know, the packaging. Oh my gosh. The only time that I had issues with the packaging is actually from the shipping company. Like sometimes the shipping company just, man, they just don't take care of the mollies. Like it's insane. Okay. So let me take off the protective bags. We all know that there's gonna be a tape over here. I feel like I know how many tapes they use in the Mega Space world. the 400% and the 1000%. You know, if PopMart watches my video, here's some things that I would love to see improve. This is a mega line, okay? I can get a 200% crybaby in this like fabulous box, right? Like a very luxurious box. And then for the mega lines where you're paying so much, we get this box. Like it's not like very special. And they're luxurious like collection. Okay, so let's look at the foot. So this is very common to all of the Mega Space Mollies. You have the Kenny's Work logo on her left foot, and then you have the PopMart logo on the other. If they're working with an artist or they're collaborating with a company, they actually change the PopMart logo to whatever the copyright is for that company or the artist. But most of the time you would have the Kenny's Work and the PopMart. So you would know that this one is just a PopMart design, like a direct PopMart design. It's not a collaboration with the artist. So that's what it looks like. Let's look at what she looks like. Let me zoom out a little bit. Now, when I zoom out, you're gonna see some of my Hirono collection. And then I don't know if you noticed this in some of my videos, but I have an artwork that my daughter had made for me. And then I actually use my secret for the MAC Labubu collection as a coaster. Like, I don't know if I could like show you. Do you see? Oh my gosh. I use it as a coaster. I mean, it's so cool that I need to use it another way. Like we have to use it every day. Like my collection, I use them all the darn times. Like it's so crazy. Oh, so let's look at what Mega Space Molly looks at. Oh my gosh, please look good. Please look good. Ta-da-da-da. Wow. The shininess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love that cable. Look at that shiny color. I love that so much. Oh my gosh. Okay, how exciting. I actually only own two like lavender purplish Mega Space Molly. One of them is the Sweet Dreams Care Bear, and then this is my second one. Most of my Mega Space collection are like pinks, like a lot of pinks. I own a lot of pink Mega Spaces because that's how I wanted to curate my collection. Like I don't want to just buy it just to buy it. I want to make sure that I have a theme on my collection, and right now a lot of my collection from the Mega Space line are like more on the pastel colors. I own a lot of whites and blacks too, but not a lot. Okay, so a lot of the things that I own are pastel colors. So that's what I'm at least focusing on when I'm buying my Mega Space collection. Or if they're collaborating with an artist that I really love or like a movie that I really love, I also have those. But again, when I'm talking about like, you know, how do you curate your collection? Mine is mostly like pastel colors. Wow, look at how beautiful this color is. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna put that aside there so that you can see how beautiful this molly looks like. Wow, this is so exciting, you guys. This is gonna look so good in my collection. I am very excited. Oh my gosh. So this one is one of those rare pieces that have the ears. If you have not seen some of my videos either on this channel in YouTube or my TT videos, check that out because I actually have a video that explains why some of them have the ears and some of them don't and what is more rare than the others. Anyway, okay, so let's check her out in detail. Oh my gosh, let's start with the suit. Wow, this reminds me of, actually, it kind of reminds me a little bit of the Valentine's, I believe it's called Sweetheart, maybe? one of the Valentine's one where there's like pink and a light pink and a white fluffy ball. So that's what you have. So it actually moves. Do you see that? So it has that purple and fluffy white balls inside the suit. And then the outside part of it is super transparent, but it still have the hint of purple, which reminds me of the Planet collection or the Soda collection for Mega Space Molly. I love that. They kept this one very simple with the Kenny's Work logo on one side and the space logo on the other. Oh, wait a second. It has two plastic. Sorry, it normally just comes with one, but this one came with two. Why did it come? Okay, so it's not like it's broken. I kind of wonder why it came with two. Well, anyway, two is better than nothing, I guess. And then the cable, again, it has that hint of like the lavender color, but it's very shiny. I love that. I love how shiny it is. It goes from the front all the way to the back, and let's see what the back looks like. So what does the canister looks like? We have the OG A and B canister that says angry gas and bad gas. I love that. And again, the color. But what's cool about this one is to look at the back of Molly's head. Wow. I love that it says TARO, and I love that it says Shanghai. Oh, so that's pretty cool. I actually really love that. And I also love the fact that they put when it was built. 2025. Like, wouldn't it be cool if every single collection have the year marking on the feet? That would be cool. And also what number you are, because to be honest, as a collector, at least for the 1000% and for the limited edition one, I have the number. I know we have the product ID, but wouldn't it be cool to see just like the 1000% where you're like 99 out of 100 or like you're 50 out of 100? Like, I would love to know that with the date, like the date stamp. Like, that would be super cool. Wow, I love that. Oh my gosh, that is super cool. And this is actually not like a plain white. This is on a cooler white tone, which is it's not a cooler white tone. It's actually on the warmer white tone. If you look at the We Bear Bears, I'm going to link the video up above here so you can check it out. That one is like a really cool white tone. This one is on the warmer white tone, so almost like towards the cream. So it looks really good with that purple. And if you have oh, sorry, I thought that there was some type of thing, but it's actually dust. I can wipe that later on. But if you look at the inside of the ear here, like that's really cool. Like, I love that you can see that the visor is not white. It's actually purple. So the visor is purple. That matches the TARO tone. Wow, that's super cool. And let's not forget what she looks like inside. Oh my gosh. Wow. She's so gorgeous, you guys. You know, do you know that she's actually, this is not just her upper lips. The way that Kenny had drawn Molly is biting her lower lip. So he basically met this like child that was painting in one of the events that he went to, and she keeps biting her lower lip, and that's what it is. Like, it's not like she's missing the lower lip, that she's like biting it. And again, this is a child, so we all know that they always like try to, you know what I mean, like have those things that they do as a baby. But anyway, so that's what she looks like. Her eyes are beautiful. And instead of the normal black eyelashes that you see on all of the Mollys, this is actually a darker purple. It's kind of like a bluish purple. So that's pretty cool. So her mole and her eyelashes matches in color. She has that signature rosy cheeks, signature lips. I love it. So let's not forget about this part, because I mean, you guys, I'm always happy to see all of the pieces inside the box, because we've had so many issues with getting a sealed Molly with missing camcorder. So this one, oh, and I want to make sure that you guys know this is not a pew pew. Like, this is a camcorder. You guys know that she's an astronaut. Let's just be real. This is either a camcorder or it could also be a sensor. I don't know. But to me, this is a camcorder. I love that they took that transparent plastic into the lens of the camcorder. And then they also have that, like, you know, very, very shiny color that they use on the cable on the camcorder as well. So that's pretty cool. And then it has Molly on each side. Not all camcorder has Molly on each side. If you had opened up a blind box for the Sanrio collection, it does not have Molly on both sides. Okay, so let's put that on her hands. Super cool. Wow, she is gorgeous. I love the color. You guys know how much I love my pastel colors. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put her in my display case, and then I'm gonna show you what she looks like on my display case. So 1 second. Okay, so there she is in my collection. Oh my gosh, she is gorgeous. Now I just need to make sure that I have the 100%. I cannot wait to show you a lot more of this Mega Space Molly. Until next time, bye everybody.